Dear BuzzFeed, when I was 4, I just thought I was like any other boy. As I grew a little older, I started realising I was different. For a while, I believed that I was just a late developer. By the time I realised this wasn't going to happen, I was 7 or 8. At this age, I did everything I could to fit in and be seen as one of the boys. I wore all boys' clothes, was happy when people used male pronouns for me when out in public, and I got my hair cut short. A combination of secondary school, age 11, and puberty forced me into thinking I had to accept the way I was physically, and I tried to fit in as female during my early teens. I could never find clothes I liked, felt uncomfortable in anything I wore, and disliked my hair being long. When I was 16, I watched a documentary on Channel 4 about a trans guy. The way he was feeling and how he had felt flicked a switch, and I suddenly had a name for how I was feeling and realised that I could actually live as who I felt I was. Between my first and second year at college, I came out as transgender and went back as Jamie for my A-levels. I told my mum first, who in turn told my dad and my brother. I then told my group of friends, and finally my girlfriend, who was my best friend at the time. I'm so grateful that they were all amazingly supportive, and over time this increased as they understood more and more. My mum and I went to speak to my GP about being referred to a gender identity clinic so that I could pursue hormones and eventually surgery. The day I started testosterone was incredibly exciting. My dad picked up my prescription for me and it was sitting waiting for me when I got home from college.
Hey, so I just got home and saw this.
As the weeks and months went by, I noticed more and more changes.
I've had a definite voice drop in the last month. You know, my muscles are more defined and they are bigger. It's my voice. It's breaking as well. I've got a sort of like peach fuzz beard going on.
All these changes made me feel so much more comfortable in myself, and as grateful and happy as I was to be on hormones, I knew I needed top surgery. 6 months later, I had the surgery. The recovery was uncomfortable and frustrating. It took a couple months for me to start properly seeing the full effects and feel the benefits of having a flat chest.
I'm super happy with my chest. It's completely settled now, and the only thing that's changing is my scars are continuing to fade. I'm really happy with where they're at now, but they seem to just keep getting lighter, which is pretty awesome.
Now, a little over 3 years later, I still feel grateful for my chest all the time. The positive impact that it's had on my life is indescribable. I'm at a stage in my life now where I feel content and so much more comfortable with myself and with my body. My self-esteem and confidence has increased massively, and I feel a sense of freedom and acceptance with who I am now. Something that made everything easier in the beginning was having a support network. I was incredibly fortunate to have strong support from my friends and family. If I were to advise anyone who is just starting out or about to start their transition, I would say that patience will be your best friend. Support is crucial from wherever you can get it, and concentrate on the little things and what you can change now. This is a hard process that at times will feel impossible, and impossibly so, but you will get there one day.